This is Jacob Harris, A2 Media Chatback Evaluation, Take 1.
Right then, so today, Jake, you'll be answering the question, what have you learned from your audience feedback? Yeah, you ready for it?
I'm ready.
So what would you class as useful feedback to you?
Useful feedback to me is constructive criticism. So when I start talking about constructive criticism, I mean not coming out and criticising my piece. It's seeing what we did that could be improved upon. So for example, when we made our lino, which was open to our peers, we sent our video out where they could leave constructive criticism on the lino, which we could see from our assemble edit.
Yeah.
And so we could take that advice and move it forward and use it for our final cut.
Okay, yeah. So what examples of audience feedback did you receive? Like, what platforms did you use to receive it?
So obviously we used Lino, which is where you can leave like sticky notes online on an online platform with your peers. We used SurveyMonkey, where we could. It's basically a questionnaire where we could give it to our people and then see if they liked it or not.
So what kind of questions did you ask in that SurveyMonkey?
Okay, so the questions we asked in what we were asking for our feedback was if you could tell that our piece didn't exactly have a narrative, because we thought that could be a worry, that people were trying to work out what the narrative was when there isn't one. So we wanted to know if they could tell there was no narrative. We also asked if there was if you could tell that the three characters weren't linked, but also if the three protagonist idea worked as well as if it would have one person instead of three.
Mm-hmm.
So an example from our assemble edit, we asked what could be improved upon, and because we had no narrative, we had lots and lots and lots of lip syncs in there. And one of the comments was, maybe you could use more visuals instead of some of the lip syncs. So that's what we took forward from our assemble edit and moved that into our final cut. So we've got more visuals, less lip syncs.
Do you think that feedback from your peers has enabled you to make a better video, or?
Oh yeah, because when we make a video, we're seeing it only through our eyes. So what we think, obviously we think is going to be good, but obviously might not be the case for other people. And it also helps to just take a step back and let other people step in and see what could be improved upon.
Yeah, not only does audience feedback help you find out what you've got to do better, it also tells you you've done well.
Yeah, that does. It's obviously a morale boost as well, and it obviously helps us go into our final cut. We know what we like to keep in, and also what we can use in the future as well.
Yeah. So, give me another example of how you acted upon someone's feedback. Do you remember their names individually?
Okay, so what we go through, we've got one of our peers. He's called James Snodesbeck.
Mm-hmm.
He also featured in the video, which quite helps. But he obviously isn't part of my group, so he is able to leave constructive criticism. I think what he said, there was too many lip syncs. Some of the shots were a little bit unstable, where they could be, when we went to film it was a little bit windy and the camera was a bit shaky. Just saying, take that extra day, go and do this piece again and make it so much better.
I mean, the feedback that we got, we didn't get any stupid comments, did we? Anyway, everyone took it seriously, which is good.
Yeah, which is a very professional thing to do, especially, you know, when
It's
you're
serious.
teenagers, you know, you just want to mess around, but everyone took it so seriously,
Yeah.
it really does help.
Well, any more comments to add?
I think that might be all. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Sign it off.
That was my A2 Media Chatback evaluation on my feedback and how it helped me. Thank you.
Right, dude.
I was clutching at